Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the rinks in Huntington Beach with OC Roller Derby. Right here to my left, I have Rhody. Thanks for joining us, Rhody. We have Red over here. Hi, Red. And we have
Tank.
Not tanks, but Tank.
Tank.
All right, thank you. And it's funny. I was just mentioning earlier. I have not met one Mary or Cynthia or Julia.
You're not gonna meet anyone with a very normal name.
Right. The first person I met was Panic Attack.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. Although we have like about 8 summers on the league, I think. So, you know.
And who could say that best? You said that best.
Summer.
That's how you say it. That's how you say summer. Perfect. All right. So, Rhody, you saw this may be dissolving, but you love the sport, and you decided to keep it going. How did that happen?
So in 2016, our founder, Disco Dervish, she decided that she wanted to move on and do other things. She had been doing this for 10 years and had given it 110%. So after kind of looking to see who was in the league, approached me to take it over. Our goal was kind of to turn it into a non-for-profit, by the skater, for the skater type of league where everyone pitched in and helped out. So I recruited these two.
Recruited is the word you use, but hijacked, voluntold.
And so I got these two on board, and so together we were the president, the treasurer, and the secretary, and we did a lot of revamping, a lot of work, but we've brought the league to a really solid, really stable
It's healthier
point.
than it's never been since 2006, I understand. Right? It's pretty healthy right now.
It is doing really, really well. I think it's made a comeback, yeah.
Right. So, Red, you had been in this league for years and years when they asked you to run it, right?
About 3 whole weeks.
3 whole weeks. Oh, okay, 3 whole weeks. 3 weeks, you join this league, and then they tell you, hey, we need you to help run this. You need to be on the board.
Yeah, as soon
What
as...
was the first thought that went through your mind at that point?
Why? Who am I? Why do you think I can do this?
Right. Well, because there's a reason.
Yeah, so I work in insurance, and as soon as they found that out, they realized that I knew something about money. So I became the treasurer.
Well, yeah, but a cashier at a grocery store knows something about money too, but
True.
you know, that's a big responsibility.
Absolutely, it
Yeah,
is.
okay.
You're in charge of collecting everybody's dues. You're making sure that all of the productions are paid for. You got the rent time that you have to pay for. It's a lot, but it's worth it.
Right. When you think about that, there was one person doing all this stuff before, so now you've spread it out.
Yeah, so we're, like I said before, by the skater, for the skater league, which means that everyone pitches in. So all of our team skaters are required to have a job. They have to work 4 hours a month towards the league. So the girls that we have on the league are really committed to seeing the success of the league, and they really put in everything that they have.
Right. And your role is, again, Tank?
I was the secretary. In real life. I am a court reporter, and so I decided I could bring my machine and type down every single word people said in the board meetings if they didn't speak over each other, which never happens.
Okay, so you got conned into it. Was there any hesitation?
No, not at all. This was the first time that I really felt that I had found something. It was a home for me. These girls, I never really had women that were supportive, and I made friends, and everything about this league, I love it. So I no hesitation whatsoever. I always like to refer to us as we are the island of misfit toys. You know, at some point, we felt like we didn't belong somewhere. And that one fact really brings all of us together. And because we knew what it was like to not belong somewhere, to actually have a home and a supportive group, it didn't matter if you already had 1 million friends or if you had 0 friends. This was now home. Everything else mattered less.
Hi, hubby. Hi, lovey.
I always tell him that doing roller derby was the best thing I've ever done. I'm sorry, I love my husband so much, but it's still the best.
So the whole reason that we came here was that this lady right here kind of roped us in. Actually, I called you, but then you roped us into it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Panic Attacker.
Hi.
All right, you'll be jamming tonight.
I'll be jamming tonight.
All right, very cool. Now, for some of our audience that don't know, there's a lot of newbies out there that don't know roller derby. Tell us about the positions, different positions in roller derby.
Okay, so there's a total of 10 people go out.
10 on a team?
No,
For the whole
5
thing?
on one team,
5 and 5.
5 on the
Like
other.
basketball.
Sure. Anyway, the idea is for one jammer to get through the other team's blockers first, so that they can start scoring points.
Okay.
The blockers aren't only just blockers, they also play offense. So it's their job not only to block the jammer, but also to help their team's jammer have a hole so they can get in and around.
Got it. So let's spend a little bit of time talking about the culture here that you find around here. These people, these girls, seem to be addicted and they love it.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's automatic, right? Why when people start with this?
Yeah, it's funny, like when you join, if you are into it, you really get into it. And it is not just a small community, it's a really big community. If you think of Southern California alone, there's easily 25, 30, 40 teams. And if you think across the nation, there's easily 2,500 teams. So it's a small sport that not many people have heard of, but is growing very quickly again.
It's taking off. Nice. The folks that if you want to start with it, you're not going to worry about getting on there and not knowing what you can do.
No.
You take them through, you walk them through the whole thing, you train them for 4 months.
Yeah, and some people it's a little less, some people it's a little bit more.
Right.
Our main goal is safety. We want everyone to love the sport and be able to play it for the long term. So, and of course you can get hurt because you'll see we hit each other and we hit each other hard.
We talked about injuries, but it's really a smaller portion than people would think as far as people that get injured here. Yeah, there can be an injury, but it's really a small percentage.
Yeah, it really is. And you know, the WFDA, which is Women's Fast Track Derby Association, has done a good job at like really making sure this sport is still competitive, still fun to watch, but really safe for everyone.
This is a great group of girls to hang out with. A lot of fun and a great way to stay in shape.
Yep, totally. Absolutely. All those things. Come skate with us.